This is IB Sports. I'm BJ Griffin. UFC Fight Night. Phil Davis versus Antonio Rogerio Nogueira. Phil Davis undefeated in the UFC. 8-0. Nogueira coming off of his loss to Ryan Bader, who at the time was undefeated. Before that, he beat Jason Brills in a controversial split decision victory that I actually, and like a lot of people thought, I actually thought Jason Brills won that fight. Ground game. Phil Davis, excellent wrestling, wrestled at Penn State University, and he can submit you as well. His last victory against Tim Bosch came via Kimura, which was very impressive. He actually has 2 other submission wins as well, so he can submit you on the ground as well. Nogueira's biggest, strongest facet of his game is his jiu-jitsu. He's very good. You can see in the Jason Brills fight, he's very good at forcing position changes and advancing position on the ground. And the problem comes where Phil Davis, he's very big and he's very strong, and it may be a little hard for Nogueira to force those position changes on the ground against him, especially with him being such a strong wrestler. So that's gonna be interesting to see, and that's actually the only way I see Nogueira win this fight is pulling out some kind of submission win, which is very possible. Stand up. Nogueira, great boxing, good technical boxer. He's no slouch standing up, even though his on the ground is probably where he wants to be. But what I like about Phil Davis' stand up is that he keeps his hands high at all times. He keeps chin tucked, so it's very hard to get any big shots on Phil Davis, and why you likely won't see him knocked out against Nogueira. Is it possible? Yeah, it's very possible. Nogueira, great stand-up, again, great boxing, but I like the way Phil Davis keeps his chin tucked and his hands high. Phil Davis, problem with him, he likes to throw the head kick sometimes, and sometimes he'll do it a lot, and that makes it likely that Nogueira could catch one of those kicks and take him down off of that. So that could pose a problem, but I have Phil Davis winning this fight via unanimous decision. Let me know your picks for this UFC Fight Night. Make sure to subscribe. Follow us on Twitter. This is IB Sports. I'm BJ Griffin, signing off.